Hi, my name is Kelly, and on behalf of Junior Achievement of South Dakota, I want to thank you for being a JA Classroom volunteer. We are excited to have you in the classroom. Today we're going to be going over JA Our Nation 5th grade session 1 and what you'll be doing with the students. First off, the things you're going to need in the classroom. When you go in, you're going to want to make sure that they fill out their table tents with their names on them, and you'll collect these at the end of each session. These will be helpful so that you're able to get to know the students and interact with them better. You're also going to need the key term flashcards that you're going to be using throughout all of the sessions. In addition, you'll need the sticky note cards and the freedom to choose your work or business flyer. Make sure you have all these when you go into the classroom. The first thing you're going to do when you get there is talk to students about what marketing is and what a logo is. If you have a logo for your company, be sure to bring that in and see if they know that. Otherwise, they're going to be discussing companies such as Coca-Cola, McDonald's, major companies that they're going to be aware of. But talk about the importance of what that slogan is and why that has become so popular. Students are going to have a chance to see what they're most excited about, what they think about when they hear the different things. So when they hear McDonald's, are they able to recite that jingle? Most of them in the classroom are going to be able to. They're also going to give you more that are off of your list as well. Students are going to get to do a fun activity today where they're going to talk about what it means to have a free market economy. Explain that to the students where they're able to, buyers can sell things and sellers can also purchase items with very little governing in between the situation. Talk to the students about how the importance of this and how this allows our economy to grow. Consumers and producers are going to be able to have more of a benefit throughout the free market economy. You're going to distribute the flyers to the students, and they're going to read a couple little stories. Make sure you have enough time for the stories because the activity does get rather long and they have a lot of fun out of it, so make sure you don't cut the activity time too short by focusing a lot on the flyers. But take an opportunity to go over all the key term vocabulary because that will be important for the activity. Once you're done with the flyers, move on to the activity where you're going to have the students purchase items from other students. Have them pull out 2 items from their desk they would like to sell. They're going to think about what the cost of these items should be. In addition to this, they're going to be talking about competition and what it means for a seller or a consumer to go in and look at, should I buy it at this store versus the other store. Each student is going to get a sticky note to price their items for it. I give the students 2 sticky notes, one so they're able when they're shopping around the classroom and another for their products. When you're going through and they're deciding what they're going to sell, it's okay if they want to sell the same items. That's going to make the game a little more interesting. If there are several students that are selling pencils and one student's box of pencils is 50 cents and another's is $3, they're going to be able to talk about that competition and why someone may pay $3 for the pencils versus the 50 cents for the other pencils. Another great tip when they're doing this activity is sometimes the classroom can get fairly loud. So what I like to do when I teach is tell them they're on a secret shopping mission. So what they want to do is try and find the best bargain in the classroom. When they're secret shoppers, they should be quiet going around the room with their sticky note writing prices. At the end of their shopping experience, they'll have their sticky note with that one final item they're going to buy, who the student is that they're buying it from, and then also the price of it. Make sure you clarify to the students that they're not actually buying each other's items and that it's just for pretend so that they don't get anxious when they're deciding which items they're going to put up for sale at their desk. Once you've completed that activity, we're going to move on and talk about what the average prices were, why the competition was so important, and how come they chose to sell the items that they did. Once you're done with that activity, you're going to wrap up session 1 and move on to session 2. Make sure you tell the students that you'll be back to visit them again and that they'll be discussing more information on innovation within our nation. We hope you enjoy session 1.